Anita, can you come in here a moment, please? We need to draft a new letter for those terrible people that don't have a TV licence. Yes, Mr. Funt, coming. OK, I'm ready to receive your dictation, Mr. Funt. There's no time for that at the moment, Anita. Save it for after we write this letter. Right, you begin typing and I'll jump in if I feel you need correcting. OK, Mr. Funt, but I'm looking forward to later. Dear Mr. Chilli, we noticed that you do not have a TV licence at your address currently. We know it's not a legal requirement for you to have one, but we would like you to buy one as soon as possible, please. No, Anita. How will we ever sell any TV licences unless people feel like they're going to be in trouble and breaking the law for not having one? Write this. Dear Mr. Chilli, there is no TV licence at your address. We know this because we hold records of all UK addresses. So now you can expect a visit at your property from one of our enforcement officers, as it is an offence to watch or record anything as it's being broadcast without a TV licence. But Mr. Funt. Yes, Anita? Aren't we just assuming that the person watches live TV? It's 2020. Live TV is a dying duck and many people have no need for it at all. And also, enforcement officers. It sounds a little scary to me. Shouldn't we call them what they are? Door-to-door salespeople. Anita. It's good that you're beautiful because you are not very intelligent. These people we're writing to are complete idiots, and you can't reason with an idiot, so we have to scare them into paying for their TV licence, or we'll all be out of a job. I'm sorry, Mr. Funt. That's okay, Anita. Please continue typing. We may or may not send someone to your house to try and sell you a licence that you may not need, but if you do not wish to talk to them, that's okay. You can just close the door, as there is nothing they can do about it. Anita, what is wrong with you today? Write this. This letter is an official warning that we are carrying out an investigation into your address. We have asked you to contact us many times, but you have not responded. Our investigation may result in you being given a £1,000 fine, and make sure the £1,000 fine bit is in red and big bold letters. But Mr. Funt, is it a legal requirement for people to respond to our letters? And also, how are we going to investigate if our door-to-door salesmen, I mean our enforcement officers, do not have the right to enter anybody's property to check if they're even using live TV or not? No, Anita. They don't have to reply. That's why our letters have to sound scary. And if we do send someone round, we'll make it really scary for them and we'll get them to confess on their doorstep. If we can't do that, we'll pressurise ourselves into getting into their houses where we can really pile on the scariness about this £1,000 fine. Yes. But Mr. Funt, even in the times that we have scared people enough to admit they was watching live TV, wasn't the actual fine only around £200? Anita, will you be quiet and do not put that in the letter? OK, Anita, please keep typing this. To stop the enforcement action happening at your address, you can go online and you can buy your TV licence from as little as £6 per week, or alternatively call us and we'll pressure into making sure you pay for your TV licence over the phone. OK, Mr. Funt. Oh, Anita, and for a laugh, at the bottom of the letter, put, if you ignore this letter, an enforcement officer may visit you soon, and put it in big bold red letters so that it really stands out and scares these people. Did you say may or will visit, Mr. Funt? Well, we want them to think that somebody definitely will visit them, but to be fair, most people will never get a visit, so we have to put may just to stay on the right side of the law, Anita. So people may not actually get a visit then? Well, we don't have that many enforcement officers really, Anita, so we have to rely on these scary letters. But Mr. Funt, even if one of our enforcement officers does visit the homeowner, unless they speak to them, the enforcement officer's completely powerless to do anything anyway, aren't they? That's true, Anita, but what we're going to do is dress them in black and white and put a tie on them so that they look official and really scary, and that usually does the job in scaring people into thinking that they have some powers that they actually don't have. OK, Mr. Funt, but you are sexy when you're trying to intimidate completely innocent people. Later, Anita. Come on, we need to write the next letter for the OAPs to scare them enough to keep them up at night, now that we've taken away their free TV licences. Bloody freeloading OAPs.